All right. Steve at Box Construction, and we have our lovely client, Mrs. Montanez. And
Yes.
So I'd like to ask you from start to finish how your experience was with Box Construction, with your insurance claim, where it sort of started, where it ended up.
Well, from the beginning, we had people that came in, they become somebody else, and we came into this predicament where we saw that the services were not being rendered, that the people were not being honest or transparent, and out of total marketing, thanks to your guys, we came through you. We talked to Max, and Max was very upfront and personal, and he did everything right just to make sure that we were informed and very much aware of what was going to happen and how it was going to happen, and that gave us like full confidence on what were we going to pick out of everything that we were expecting, to say the least. So from that, even though we had, we might have gone through the thought of the financial, burden that this will take and the trouble that it will take us, be here, not be here, have the dogs removed, not have the dogs removed, what kind of people are going to come in, how, what's going to be the schedule, how are we going to work with a lot of people who work from home. So it was kind of, a lot of questions arose from the situation. Then, we had situations with this first company, which we had a lot to do. Thankfully, you guys were like, this is how it's going to play out. It was very informative, which to my expectation, you guys overdid it, because everything was like really on schedule, on point, and if something was missing, it was taken care of right then and there and at the moment, which to my surprise was something that I was not expecting because of past experiences and other situations that we encountered right from the beginning. I thought this was going to be very difficult to handle, but thanks to the transparency and to the informative, to being on schedule, being on time, and doing things how they were supposed to do, it was smooth sailing, after that.
So something we do different with Box Construction compared to a lot of our competitors out here, regardless if it's insurance for remodel or if it's for a build or whatever the case is, or even custom work, we always have our designer come in and make it to where you have exactly what you want. Do you feel that Kevin, our designer, did a fantastic job walking you through that?
First of all, it was very comforting to see, to say the least, because none of us know about construction. You guys know about construction. So when he showed us the 3D aspect of it, and the fact that you guys have every material that you are going to see, like you're not guessing, I think this is the one that I like, get me something similar. No, you know what you're getting. I chose this, I chose that, I chose the color, I chose everything. So I knew what I was choosing and I knew what I was getting straight from the design. And Kevin was awesome with that app that you guys have that you could see it. Like,
yeah.
Yes. And I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have this. But I was getting excited before. Like, I could see like the bones of it. I was still excited because I knew what I was gonna get.
And you feel that your vision up front, because from what I remember in the intro, in the first part, you guys are more of you need to see it in person. You're like a hands-on. You need to sort of feel it. You need to see it. And I feel that Kevin did a fantastic job. And we actually did some bonus material for you. We created your shower.
That was my gift.
Both you guys could shower. So. We turned out really well.
I thought that was not going to happen first because of the space and I just thought that was me throwing a long shot. But he showed it, he made sure that every detail was on point, and the tile guy, you know, even though that, you know, we don't understand how things work because, man, we don't do construction. Hi guy was awesome. He was so fast that I was like, just looking at the work and the progress, and you had questions and everybody had an answer, which was, for me, the best thing. Because the most is that you're having strangers come into your house. One day at a time, you get different people, but everybody had an answer. Everybody had their instructions, and I am very curious, and I am very, let's just say, very picky. So like, why is this there? Why is that there? Why isn't there a hole in the microwave area? And they had the explanation. They had the timing of the work when it was going to be done and when was it going to be finished. So yes, I suffered a little bit because I couldn't cook, but it made it all worth it because there was nothing out of schedule. I mean, things could happen, but you guys had the best response.
Thank you very much.
Taking care of it.
And last but not least, I want to just sort of, so the way we're structured is we have pre-construction, right? So that's part of the design, that's part of the team sort of putting that perspective together for you to envision in this. And then we have production, that's when the scheduling happens, and that's where the project managers sort of put together our sub-partners and or in-house work that needs to be accomplished. EPUBs. And then last but not least, we have our project coordinators, right? So project managers, project coordinators, you know, Eddie was attached to here with ample amount of other employees that were helping to button things up. An overall rating, what would you rate us like on a scale 1 to 5?
I have to say, we had our own team, and that is something that I've never seen. I've never seen people who know each other. And this is not because I have a beautiful kitchen now, but I have to say a 5. I have never seen some dedicated team just for one site. If they had anything else to be done, I don't know how they did it because they were here from start to finish. So for me, I felt a little bit high maintenance for a little work. Just saying.
It's okay.
A little bit high maintenance, just saying. And I've never been high maintenance, so I was like, oh, I got my people here.
Yeah.
And that's how it felt. I have my people here. And they spoke the language that I definitely could understand, which is something that it's very rare. Again, if you don't know about construction, if you don't know how things are made, you don't know if it's well done or not. But since they do speak your language, they do be transparent, and they were just so informative and transparent to my end, I have to say a 5. So
thank you so much. I gotta say, and just to wrap this up, so from the second that I met yourself and your husband, Mr. and Mrs. Martinez, I can tell you there's a comfort. So we vet our clients out as you guys vet us out, and it's important for us to make sure that the connection is established prior and throughout the project, and even after, right, with warranties. So without a doubt, I gotta say, you know, your husband and I connected with the military thing, and I already knew that the trust was established regardless of how small or big we're doing the job. And that's just me being very transparent with you. And I love just how we all connected in the beginning. Max did a fantastic job with sort of mending everything together, making sure that this was a two-way street. So I want to say thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.
I have to say, the deal was sealed when the pooch pooped in my carpet. Yes.
I remember
I
that.
have to say that.
Whose pooch was it?
Max's pooch.
Bloopers. Max's dog took a crap on the carpet and she still loves us.
Yes. That was like.
Cut.
See?
Oh my God.
I had to.